Hi there. Hello. How you doing? Episode 3. I have 3 more books for you. I love all 3 of these books. They might be my 3 favorite that I read. I can't remember now. But anyway, 3 books for you today. Something for everybody here. I'm super excited about one of these in particular. The first one I'm going to tell you about, this one's already gaining a lot of popularity. In fact, some of my students have already read it. This is called Matched by Ali Condi. This is part of a trilogy. The second one is out, and it's called Crossed. What it says on the inside is, Cassia has always trusted the society's choices, and when her best friend appears on the matching screen, Cassia is certain he is the one, until she sees another face flash for an instant before the screen fades to black. Now she's faced with impossible choices between Xander and Kai, between the only life she's known and a path no one dares to follow, between perfection and passion. And this is a dystopian novel about a girl who, in her society, everything is run by data. They're matched by data, they're fed by data. Every piece of data is what tells how their life plays out. And the data shows that she's supposed to marry Xander, but there's some type of a glitch, and as the screen fades, Kai's face pops up instead. And Cassia goes on this quest to find out why that happened. And the truth is really sad and frightening for everybody. This is the first in the trilogy. It was awesome. I loved it. It's called Matched. Thanks, Emmett. You're awesome. This is my frog, Emmett. Say hello. Ribbit. Anyway, this is my next book. You might recognize this name. This is by Maggie Stiefvater. I think that's how you say it. Again, I'm not sure. She is really popular for the trilogy. I think it started with Linger or Shiver, but it was like a werewolf trilogy. It came out not too long ago. This is her brand new book, and this is called The Scorpio Races. Now, I will tell you this. I took this off my list because when I read it, the little flap about it, I thought, I don't know if anybody's gonna like that. But it is being touted as the next Hunger Games series, and so I thought, well, for that reason alone, I'm gonna read it. I loved this book. She's a fantastic writer, and the plot is really cool, and the subject matter is neat too. It says it's the first day of November, and so today someone will die. Even under the brightest sun, the frigid autumn sea is all the colors of the night, dark blue and black and brown. I watch the ever-changing patterns in the sand as it's pummeled by countless hooves. They run the horses on the beach, a pale road between the black water and the chalk cliffs. It is never safe, but it's never so dangerous as today, race day. And then what it says in here is, it happens at the start of every November, the Scorpio races. Riders attempt to keep hold of their water horses long enough to make it to the finish line. Some riders live and others die. At age 19, Sean Kendrick is the returning champion. He's a young man of a few words, and if he has any fears, he keeps them buried deep where no one else can see them. Puck Connolly is different. She never meant to ride in the Scorpio races, but fate hasn't given her much of a choice, so she enters the competition, the first girl ever to do so. She is in no way prepared for what's about to happen. This is such a good book. It's all about these water horses, which are these mythological creatures. You could look them up online, and in the book, she portrays them as these evil. They smell like rotting flesh. They eat people. They're these dangerous creatures that the people on this island harness from the sea and then race. And it's this source of town pride, and locals the tourists come in from the mainland to watch the races. And this is all about what happens to Sean and Puck when they're faced with a race that they don't know that they can handle. This is called the Scorpio Races. This is the first in what is supposed to be a trilogy. This is wonderful. Anybody will like this book. It's not for guys or girls. Matched, I would say, is definitely a book that's more for girls. The Scorpio Races is for anybody. You will love this book. The last one I'm going to tell you about, I am so excited about, because this is what I think every time I do the book bloom. There's at least a third or more of the classes sitting there I hate books. The books are so stupid. I would never go to the book bloom. Well, just wait, because guess what? I have the book for you right here. This is so much fun. This is the anti-book book. It's for every kid sitting out there right now that doesn't want to come to the book bloom because they don't like to read and there isn't going to be a book there for them. This is the book that I bought for you. It's called Wreck This Journal. It is so cool. If your teacher has time, or if you have time on your own, take out your iPods or your iPhones or your smartphones, whatever you have, or ask your teacher to Google it on the Promethean board. If you Google Wreck This Journal and then you click on images, you will see what people have done to this journal. It is horrible and beautiful. It is amazing what people have done to this. Every page gives you something else to do to destroy the journal. That's what you're supposed to do with it. You're supposed to beat it, and you're supposed to tear it. Just like that. The book is about destroying it, and it will ask you to do crazy things, like stand here, wipe your feet, jump up and down. Scratch using a sharp object. Tear out, crumple. Make a paper airplane. Pick up the journal without using your hands. Climb up high, drop the journal. Place sticky things here: honey, gum, syrup, glue, sucker, marshmallow. Bring this book in the shower with you. Cover this page with white things. Tear this page out, put it in your pocket, put it through the wash, stick it back in. So this book is all about ways that you can destroy this journal. And the very last thing you do is tape it up, tape it shut, mail it to yourself. It is such a neat book. It's about expressing yourself. It's about doing everything that you've never done. It's about creativity. It is awesome. It's called Wreck This Journal. I have tons of copies of this because I think that this would be so much fun for the summer. And I would love to see, and I'm sure your teachers would love to see, what they look like when you come back in September. So these are your choices. I will have 3 more for you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow, guys.